and welcome to News Tonight with me Deepthi. Before we move into all the stories in detail, a quick look at the top headlines. The wait is over for Class 10 students as the results were announced today. Tamil Nadu students record a pass percentage of 86.2%. Cricket is still my focus, maintains Tendulkar as he is sworn in as MP today in the Rajya Sabha. Sonia shifts focus to Team Anna, says the attack on the Prime Minister is a part of a conspiracy. Former DMK Minister Veerapandi Arumugam finds himself in a soup over land grab charges, was arrested today in Chennai. A report on Kudamkulam nuclear power plant suggests human rights violation. Ahead of its mid-quarterly review, the Reserve Bank of India hints at a rate cut. News in detail. The Tamil Nadu SSLC results were announced today. This was the first set of exams held under the uniform education syllabus, which had generated much political controversy following a regime change in the state. It was implemented following a court intervention resulting in alleged delay in distribution of instruction material. As many as 86% of the over 11 lakh students cleared the exams, with the Tanjavur student Srinath topping the exams with 497 out of 500 marks, according to the results announced by the state government. The pass percentage in Tamil Nadu is 86.20%. 11,46,340 students took up this exam. As usual, the pass percentage is higher with the girls. This year in Max, only 1,141 students have scored a centum compared to last year's whopping 12,532. The students attribute hard questions as a reason for this. In science, 9,237 students have scored centum. In history and geography, 5,305 students have scored cent%.
அந்த ஸ்டேட் பஸ் வந்து ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமாக இருக்குது. இது காரணம் டீச்சர்ஸ், ஹெச்எம் மேம், சேர்மன் சார், எல்லா டீச்சர்ஸும், ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸு, நெய்பர்ஸ் எல்லாருமே என்கரேஜ் பண்ணாங்க. நானும் ஹார்ட் ஒர்க் பண்ணேன், அதுக்கேற்ற ரிசல்ட் வந்திருக்கு. ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமாக இருக்குது. ஃப்யூச்சரில் மெக்கட்ரானிக்ஸ் இன்ஜினியர் ஆகணும்னு ரொம்ப ஆசையாக இருக்குது.
என் பேர் தமன்னா. நான் வந்து ஸ்டேட் செகண்ட் வந்திருக்கேன். யூஆர்சி ஸ்கூல்லேருந்து சொல்கிறேன், ஈரோடில். எனக்கு ஸ்டேட் செகண்ட் வந்து ரொம்ப ஹாப்பியாக இருக்கேன். என் பேரண்ட்ஸ், என் டீச்சர்ஸ் ரொம்ப என்கரேஜ் பண்ணாங்க. என்ன நீ வாங்க முடியும் அப்படின்னு சொன்னாங்க. அந்த ஹெல்ப்பில் தான் நான் வந்திருக்கேன். தேங்க்யூ. ஃப்யூச்சரில் நான் பயாலஜி படித்து டாக்டர் ஆகலான்னு இருக்கேன்.
Sachin Tendulkar today took oath as a member of the Rajya Sabha, making it clear that his focus would be cricket, and also hinted at concentrating on parliament work after he stops playing the game. However, he hastened to add that he does not want rumours to swirl that he has stopped playing cricket for parliament. Earlier in the day, 39-year-old Tendulkar took oath as a member of the Rajya Sabha in the presence of Chairman Hamid Ansari and Union Ministers Rajiv Shukla, Harish Rawat and V. Narayanaswamy.
मैं सचिन रमेश तेंदुलकर, जो राज्यसभा का सदस्य नियुक्त हुआ हूं, ईश्वर को स्मरण रखकर शपथ लेता हूं कि मैं विधि द्वारा स्थापित भारत के संविधान में सच्ची श्रद्धा रखूंगा। मैं भारत की प्रभुसत्ता और अक्षुण्ण रखूंगा और राज्यसभा के सदस्य पद के कर्तव्यों को पूरी निष्ठा से निभाऊंगा।
It is firstly a great honor for me to be nominated as a Rajya Sabha member by the President of India. Thank you very much for showing faith in me and bestowing me this honor. I believe in the last 22 years of international cricket that I've played, Cricket has given so many things to me in life, and I always had this dream of giving something back to cricket in the latter half of my life. Uh, Whatever I am today is because of cricket, and I strongly believe that. But today, with the nomination of Rajya Sabha member, I think I'm in a better position not only to help cricket but also other sports in country, which is really important. It means a lot to me, and I will try my best to help other sports. But I believe there might be few obstacles along the way, few challenges along the way, and I need help from my fellow parliamentarians, the administrators, media, and our countrymen. I think together we can make a lot of changes. I would finally like to say that I'd be happy if I am remembered someone who's contributed to all sports in India rather than just my cricket statistics. That would be fantastic. See, I am a nominee, so you know, I didn't go to anyone saying that I want to become a Rajya Sabha member. It is an honor which I accept with full respect, but I'm here because of my cricketing career, and I cannot take any focus away from my cricket because that is where it all started for me. I will focus on my cricket, and as and when I stop playing cricket, I don't know when. I don't want those rumors to also start that I'm going to stop playing cricket, because I will let everyone know when I will stop cricket. But at this moment, my focus will be on cricket, and as and when there is time in between, I will look at other things and see how I can help and bring in whatever changes, not only cricket but all other sports demand.
सचिन तेंदुलकर के राज्यसभा में जाने से राज्यसभा की शोभा बढ़ेगी। संगति ऐसी, पानी दूध में मिला दो, दूध के भाव बिकता है। तेंदुलकर वो कोहिनूर का हीरा है, किसी मुकुट में जड़ दो, मुकुट की शोभा बढ़ेगी। और ये पार्टियों से ऊपर उठ के डिसीजन है। राज्यसभा में नॉमिनेशन उन लोगों की होती है जिन्होंने अपने फील्ड में नाम कमाया हो। तेंदुलकर ने नाम नहीं कमाया, तेंदुलकर संस्था स्वरूप स्थापित हो गया है। आज एक पैर रखो राजाओं पे, एक पैर रखो वजीर पे, इतने राजा वजीर हुए, लेकिन तेंदुलकर का नाम भारतीय इतिहास में सुनहरी अक्षरों में लिखा जाएगा। He has left indelible imprints on the sand of time.
Very happy for Sachin that he is one of us, a member of parliament, and I will be waiting for an opportunity to hear him in the Rajya Sabha and to make the kind of contribution to public life as he has made in cricket. His contribution to cricket has been phenomenal, and I am sure that his contribution to public life will be equally phenomenal.
Anna Hazare today expressed hope that Sachin, who entered the parliament as a Rajya Sabha member, will raise his voice on Lokpal issue and against corruption. Congratulating the Master Blaster, Hazare said he expects Tendulkar to voice against corruption inside the parliament like the way Team Anna did outside it. Team Anna member Arvind Kejriwal said that the group would request Tendulkar to make efforts to bring a strong law against corruption in the Rajya Sabha.
आज शपथ लेंगे, उनके लिए हम उनका अभिनंदन करते हैं, उनको शुभकामना व्यक्त करते हैं कि आप जैसे नवयुवक देश के बारे में सोच करने वाले आज संसद में गए हैं, तो संसद में आपके विचार के जो लोग हैं उनके साथ समन्वय रखकर हम बाहर आवाज उठा रहे, आप अंदर से उठाना। काहे की आवाज? करप्शन के अपोजिट में, लोकपाल के अपोजिट में जो हम आवाज उठा रहे वो अंदर भी उठाना है।
Former DMK Minister Veerapandi S. Arumugam was arrested in Chennai today in connection with a land grabbing case. Arumugam, the party's strongman in Salem district, was arrested around noon near his residence. Our crime correspondent Salim joins us with more information on this.
Salem Police Commissioner told us that Veerapandi Arumugam has been arrested on charges of abetment to arson and damaging properties. He referred to an incident that happened in the wee hours of Sunday morning in Salem. Basically, a mob armed with deadly weapons entered a disputed area in which huts were erected. They damaged several huts and set one hut on fire. They threatened the residents to vacate the place immediately and escaped from the scene. The police say their investigation revealed that Veerapandi Arumugam is also responsible for the incident, and hence he was arrested by a police party in Chennai.
Moving on, Tamil Nadu Chief Minister J. Jayalalitha met Planning Commission Deputy Chairman Montague Singh Ahluwalia in Delhi. The meeting was to finalize a plan size for the state for the financial year 2012-2013. The annual outlay for Tamil Nadu 2012-2013 has been fixed at 28,000 crore rupees. This is a 19% increase over last year's plan. The visit also comes at a time when national parties are yet to finalize their candidates for the presidential election, even as Jayalalitha along with Patnaik had officially backed the candidature of former Lok Sabha Speaker P.A. Sangma for the top job.
The annual plan outlay for Tamil Nadu for 2012-2013 has been fixed at 28,000 crore rupees. This is a 19% increase over last year's plan outlay. But here, out of these 28,000 crore rupees, only 3,000 crore rupees is from the centre. The rest of it is Tamil Nadu's own money. We have asked for special assistance, additional assistance under various heads, but that was not forthcoming. So what this entire exercise amounts to is that we have come all the way to Delhi to have discussions and a meeting with the Union Planning Commission so that they can tell us how to spend our own money.
A report on the Kudamkulam nuclear power plant protests released by an independent committee today suggests that human rights were violated the way in the centre and the state governments handled the agitations at the site. The report says people's right to freedom and speech and movement were suppressed and that the state police was used to harass the protesters. The committee, which released the report today, based its findings on the testimonies given by villagers at a public hearing it conducted on May 14th. The committee was headed by Justice A.P. Shah, who is a former Chief Justice of the Madras High Court. We'll move to a short break now. More news and updates on the other side. Stay with us.